Bargarh District lies in the hinterland of the state of Odisha, dependent on the sparse annual monsoon for survival. Water for daily use has to be carried from two distant streams that flow from the fabled Gandhaman mountain nearby. In 2015, Bargarh District had already suffered from a dry spell. In 2016, a severe drought blighted the landscape. All water sources dried up. People suffered from heat strokes. Animals were falling dead on the fields, and dry, barren farmlands everywhere.
Regular streams you will see, animals would go there and they will be able to drink water. Because it was all dried, main thing was required was to dig out those, deepen those shallow water points or construct some down the stream. In all the villages, and the traditional knowledge came to our rescue because they knew which points cows and animals actually go. So it was not like a big research. We instantly were able to do, within maybe 2 weeks, we were able to create these artificial ponds, chahlas.
Preempting another occurrence of drought, over the next 3 years, between 55 to 60 ponds were dug across the region. Large-scale tragedy was averted. About 29,000 cattle and other animals survived on water from these shahalas, or water points. About 85,000 people used the water for bathing and washing. In 2017, the drought conditions returned. Death due to heat strokes spread across the region, as well as the whole country. Rise Against Hunger India sponsored Jal Chatras, or drinking water points, across villages and travelling routes. For added relief against dehydration, glucose was mixed with clean chlorinated water and served to all.
सोचे कि लोगों के ब्लड शुगर होगा और फिर पानी पी लेंगे तो लोगों को तो पता नहीं है, तो ज़्यादा बढ़ जाएगा, लोग ज़्यादा बीमारी हो जाएंगे। इसीलिए गांव-गांव में क्या किया कि हम राइज अगेंस्ट हंगर के सपोर्ट से हेल्थ कैंप किया। वो सारे बीमारियां का जो जड़ है उनको पता चला, लोगों को क्या मेडिसिन भी फ्री में दे दिया, और जिसको ब्लड शुगर है उनको बोले कि वो ग्लूकोन डी पानी नहीं पिए।
The operation was conducted on a massive scale. Over 80 tons of glucose packets were served to the poor in 150 villages, saving hundreds of lives. 135,000 litres of water was chlorinated and served to 260,000 people. Women's groups were trained to filter and boil water for drinking. The most awaited monsoon of 2017 brought an end to the suffering. Life began to return to normal once again. Meanwhile, troubling news started trickling in from Dangbahal and surrounding villages. For years, people had suffered from a mysterious ailment that caused locked joints, kidney failures, physical disability, and even deaths. A recent diagnosis before the death of Raj Kishore Nath's brother had indicated traces of fluoride poisoning.
तो जब हम लोग बेंगलोर से वापस आए तो किसी को पता नहीं था, तो वहाँ से जो डॉक्टर के हर्षवर्धन न्यूरो सर्जन डॉक्टर बोले, उसके बाद मुझे भी पता चला कि हमारे गांव में हर नलकुएं में यानी फ्लोराइड पानी है, और वो पीने के बाद यानी जैसे हड्डियां को वो पूरा दिमाग जैसे खा जाएगा और इंसान पूरा खोखला जाएगा और इंसान दुर्बल हो जाएगा। तो ये हर गांव मतलब गांव के हर ऐसे वो लोग भी अपना जूझ रहे थे, सब ऐसे सड़ रहे थे, मर रहे थे, लेकिन किसी को पता नहीं था। सबको फिर पता चल गया, बवाल मच गया गाँव में।
Now official investigations had finally confirmed that the groundwater in the region, below 300 feet, was poisoned with heavy presence of fluoride. Siba Sahu, along with some Ahimsa workers, hurried to the area. Nearly all residents had been affected severely. Many lives had been lost. The only solution was to bring in piped clean water from Mahanadi River, 50 kilometers away. A project that could only be possible through government intervention.
When an NGO is working with the communities, we can't wait for tomorrow's solution and let people suffer today. First thing we did was find somebody who knows what to be done. We were given a solution. 3-layer filters that you could provide to the households that say almost eliminates 90% of the contamination. And we tested it. So all families in that area, we gave them this 3-layer water filter.
For washing and household use, Siba Prasad and his team helped to temporarily pipe up water from shallow ponds to an overhead tank for distribution. In the meantime, Rise Against Hunger India and Ahimsa Club volunteers pulled in all their media resources to campaign for river water.
Community people were already demanding with the authorities. We just brought journalists, news people and highlighted the situation.
लास्ट के बहुत बेसी बढ़ी गला बेले आमे वीडियो निके गलु वीडियो न सेन घेरो कलु सेकंड वीडियो आज्ञा आसले आर हमर से कहबाटा के स्वीकार कली.
It was not that the government was not sensitive. Perhaps the planning process was there, but to accelerate the process, together with the villagers, we sat with the government authorities at the block office and we asked for commitment, and they gave some kind of an assurance that this will happen.
महानदी पानी जे सप्लाई हेबाटा से मेन पाइप तो सेटा पूरा जाइछे सेथुरु जेन हेनु कनेक्शन आइछे याडे गुटे मेन पाइप जाइछे भीतर गुटे एटा
स्टॉप लागिछे
ए जाइछे सेना गुटे कनेक्शन दिया आइछे तापर एटा मेन पाइप ता पूरा सीधा ना गुटे पड़ा आछे से पड़ा भीतर के भी जाइछे
एटा भी तुपा चलीछे प्रत्येक घरर बाडमुह रे गुटे गुटे आज्ञा स्टम्प सब पुता सरी जाइछे पाइप स्टम्प माने भी चलीछे.
Each morning, between 8 and 9 o'clock, clean drinking water flows through the taps, installed right outside the residents' homes. The supply is more than enough for daily drinking and cooking needs. Water, which was once a source of concern, has become a blessing once again.
हमको बहुत खुश लागुचे जेहेतु काम कंप्लीट हो जाइए और आम यहाँ बहुत बढ़िया पैन पाइमु बोल के महानदी पैन है पाइमु बोल के हमको बहुत खुश लागुचे जेते आमर आंदोलन टा हमको सार्थक है बोल के जना पड़ुचे.